Good evening, Masons. I'm Marcy Easterbrook. I'm the teacher for our Masonic service that's called the Masonic School for Children with Learning Disabilities. We're a program that initially started for 10 years inside the Masonic Lodge in Sandoval Lodge in Rio Rancho. We're continuing our program and we'll be restarting in the fall with the school schedule and be working with 9 students to help them to overcome dyslexia through a program that's called a Dyslexia Language Intervention Program. So what we do, and that's me, the teacher, and the Masons who are supporting this program, and we've been in business for 12 years as a nonprofit. I work with students one-to-one, teaching them how to hear the sounds in our language, recognize them, write, read, code, and use these for their writing and for reading books. We're going to start having a very brief monthly message for you tailored to your meetings. And so tonight's message is from a student that I've worked with for 2 years who has really quite severe dyslexia. He could not recognize instant words. For instance, even the word the was challenging for him. He's doing so well. He's going into 5th grade. He's reading his sentences. He still takes a long time. And he asks lots of great questions. So often children or adults with dyslexia are very bright. They're thinking outside the box. So even if they're stumbling along, having a lot of frustration with reading or writing or expressing themselves, they often are thinking huge questions. So he asked one day, he said, "Why do we need to read?" That's a great question, isn't it, for this program? Why all this work? We're asking like if you guys do weights or you're doing your yard work. That's how reading can feel to these kids. Like he'll even like he's getting ready to go for a run when he's starting to read. So he asks the question, why do we need to read? Well, I'm a teacher, so I know if you can turn a question back and have the person think about it, that's the best choice. So I said, well, why do you think we need reading? And this is what he said. He said, first of all, it makes you smarter. Well, nice thought. He said, we need it for writing contracts. Like if you're buying a car, you need to have that all written down and be able to read that contract. Good thinking. He says, it makes your mind better. I can think more about what I read and get some new ideas. He said, you need it for birth certificates and also for reading directions and for getting instruction for games. Now that's an important one, right? Then he said, it builds your mind. And by the way, he is 10. He said, oh, you can read the lyrics to music. He said, it's fun. So we talked about some of the books that we've read together. And one of them, for instance, is Dr. DeSoto, which is part of our program. And it's a very entertaining book, but it definitely, first of all, if you're thinking about a mouse as a dentist, you're definitely using your imagination. It's giving you new information. And I like what he finished up by saying, and you can read the ingredients like on a can of soda. So let's do that. Let's first imagine that you can't read. So you look at this and you see a flower. And if you're not able to read this, you might think, oh, there's something in here that has flowers. But if you can read, you can also read the back. And one of the things I teach is to decode words. So for instance, to notice this is a prefix, un, and ed is a suffix. The base word is touch. And then we would code the sounds within that. And that's what these sound pictures are. So whether you're reading the ingredients on water or soda or chips, just imagine you couldn't unlock that information if you couldn't read. So here's a young boy who was not able to read at all, and now he's giving us all those great ideas about reading. So thank you for your support of our program. Please think about donating to our website, which is MSCLD.org. And that's Masonic School for Children with Learning Disabilities. We have more information, and there's also a way to donate through PayPal. Thank you. Have a great meeting. And thanks again for supporting this service to our community and making our children smarter, more imaginative, and able to express themselves. Have a good evening. Good night.